Iraqi forces have been trying to free the city of Fallujah from the grip of ISIS. The city, about 40 miles from the Iraqi capital, Baghdad, has been under ISIS control for more than 2 years. Charlie D'Agata was outside Fallujah today and has this report from the front line.
Elaine, we're just back from the southern outskirts of the city where we joined Iraqi special forces, elite troops trained by the U.S. military and described by U.S. military officials here as the most competent fighting force in Iraq. Now, progress is slow but steady, maybe 500 yards a day, because the closer they get to the city itself, they're facing stiff resistance in the way of mortars, snipers, an extensive network of roadside bombs and car bombs. Now, Iraqi commanders told us that airstrikes by the U.S. and its allies are the single biggest game changer, responsible for 75% of the success on the battlefield. And while we were there, we heard jets roaring overhead, followed by 2 or 3 huge explosions. We were told by Iraqi commanders they hit their targets. A number of ISIS fighters holed up in a building. But as Iraqi forces close in on Fallujah, it's going to be more difficult to rely on airstrikes for that close air support out of concern for tens of thousands of civilians who remain trapped inside the city. Elaine, commanders told us it's impossible to know how long it's going to take for their forces to enter Fallujah itself. But when they do, that's when the real battle begins. Urban combat, street by street fighting against an enemy who's dug in and has held on to that city for more than 2 years.
Charlie D'Agata, thank you.